Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news, Triple H holds another WWE talent meeting ahead of Raw.
Whoa! WWE Zany plans for Bray Wyatt have been revealed.
Cody Rhodes' WWE return has finally been confirmed.
And WWE reveals huge plans for Raw's 30th anniversary next week. I'm Adam Wilborn.
I'm Andy Murray.
And this is the news.
All right, let's kick things off by talking about the latest WWE talent meeting to occur. There was one last week before SmackDown, which I understand was covered on the news video last week. Well, I was off like a lazy prick. But yes, there was one held last week before SmackDown. It was described as a calm down session by Fightful Select, who originally reported the content of this meeting. Another one was held last night. It was Triple H, it was Kevin Dunn, and it was Dan Ventrell holding the meeting. It's been described as kind of similar to last week, similar topics. But Triple H used the situation to assert that he is firmly still in control of creative, despite Vince McMahon's, that's Pinocchio by the way, recent return to WWE. It was noted as well that talent relations isn't changing, and they also used the meeting to debunk the idea that Saudi Arabia's public investment fund are about to take the company over, which had kind of already been debunked anyway, but they did that internally. Staff and wrestlers were present at this one. So yeah, I mean, this is another, like, what's it called? Ripple effect.
Yes.
Vince's return. You know the score. He's back on the board of directors. He's the executive chairman. Stephanie resigned. Some other board members resigned. He's brought in a bunch of his cronies, so because they'll vote with him on everything.
Use of that term.
Yeah, they are cronies. You know the score. You know what's going on. Yesterday we reported that he's, despite previously asserting to the contrary, he's back in his office on a day-to-day basis, and he's been making some suggestions. You can see the direction this is trending in, and I'll say no more.
Yes. I mean, small mercies. At least he didn't go in and announce that Vince is taking over creative. But yeah, I'm still very worried as a WWE fan that, especially considering what time of year it is, one wrong move from Triple H and Vince will go, I'll take
See
it
you
from
later,
Paul.
pal. See you later, Paul. Yeah, we kind of gone over this topic a lot, but yeah, it's what's an objective term? It's an eventful time.
Very well put.
There you go. There you are.
Right, Andy, it's time to get zany. Ben will put loads of zany effects on, right?
Yeah, lasers. Put lasers in.
Bray Wyatt.
That's the lasers.
He's got the Mountain Dew pitch black match coming up with L.A. Knight at the Royal Rumble. And according to Dave Meltzer, speaking recently on Wrestling Observer Radio, do you know who Bray Wyatt's going to be facing at WrestleMania 39?
Fill me in, brother.
Himself. No, well, maybe him. I don't know, actually. This guy, Uncle Howdy. He is the top merch seller in WWE, no surprise there, which makes sense.
Uncle Howdy.
That top hat is flying off the shelf. But yes, in line with current storylines, he's going to face, I mean, let's be honest, probably Bo Dallas as Uncle Howdy at WrestleMania. Wyatt, of course, hasn't wrestled since returning, hasn't wrestled on TV since returning at Extreme Rules. He did get a hurty finger, though, wrestling Jinder Mahal in December, because his finisher is the finger poke of doom.
Yeah,
everyone knew that, right?
This is quite a chaotic.
That's not too wacky.
It's quite a chaotic news video so far.
I love it.
I'm into it. I guess this is the way the storylines are trending, right? Since Uncle Howdy, I can't believe I'm trying to analyze this. Uncle Howdy came into the physical realm. We established that he wasn't just like a character in the head. He's been in the arena. He hit Bray with the sister Abigail.
Yeah.
It's probably Bo playing it, which is, they're real life brothers.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've never really been attached on screen, so it's probably cool for them. They're probably going to enjoy it.
I really enjoy this storyline, but I think it helps that I'm not taking it too seriously.
Yeah, I keep it at arm's length and I watch the funny man going,
Yeah.
I do declare.
You would assume Bray Wyatt's first match back he wins, but with the...
Well, Uncle Howdy could cost him the Mountain Dew lights out TM match.
I love LA Knight as well, so I'm never going to bet against my boy, because if you do that, you're a dummy. Yeah!
I'm kind of into it from like the funny arm's length.
Yes.
This is strange aspect of it. See some mixed responses online. Understandably, it's Bray Wyatt. No one's ever going to be fully on board with everything. Not every single person's going to agree because his stuff's a bit out there. If you could here's a like a cheat, because we've got Twitter questions later.
Yeah.
If you could come up with one like corporate sponsorship for a wacky gimmick match, Mountain Dew Lights Out match, what have you got?
I always love Skittles Chewies. They're literally my guilty pleasure. So could you fill an entire Hell in a Cell with it?
Sure.
And then you have to eat your way out? I don't know.
I got the Chicken McNugget reverse battle royal. There we go.
You have unlocked the key to my heart with that.
You have to climb out a puddle of chicken nuggets. That sounds like heaven.
You have to climb into the ring and eat the chicken McNuggets.
That you gotta climb out. It's like
that are suspended via Judy Bagwell. She's just got a plate of them.
Who's playing with
some chicken nuggets?
She's playing with a Pro-Yo. There you go, that's another sponsorship. Remember Pro-Yo?
Who's got the weirdest stands on Twitter? I was just thinking this because Wyatt stands are bonkers. There's the
Mercedes Moné stands are insane people.
Liv Morgan, can't say anything bad about her online.
Yeah. Roman Avies are weird guys, but they're not as weird as some. I think. I don't know.
Penaldo probably.
Well, he's finished, so who knows? Let's move on.
Please, God.
Cody Rhodes is returning. This is going to be a real quick one. He had his latest vignette last night and he's at the Rumble. So
this is just earnest, genuine happiness and excitement
he's
from
going to
me.
be in the Rumble. Good.
Fantastic. Good. They have done this perfectly, in my opinion. The lovely vignettes of he comes back, we got the tit video, then we got the third one this week where he's recovered or he's got the scare. He announced he's going to be in the Rumble. Great. You didn't need any mystery. You didn't need any, is he going to be there? Just have him say, I'm going to be in it, and have him enter at 27 and win.
Yeah, I mean, you'd imagine they'll have other like surprises and stuff lined up for the Rumble match, so it makes sense to announce Cody a little bit. Cody, he's one dramatic, chaotic man. He'll have loved this vignette process and stuff, and they've been really good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good, obviously. He'll be loving it the way things are going.
Yeah.
Also, he's just really good at wrestling, and I'm looking forward to having him back.
Absolutely ecstatic about this news. I was going to ask you something, and it's completely escaped my mind. If it comes back to me, I'll Royal Rumble coffee bet. We haven't done our one for this year.
All right, what we got?
So, I don't want to pick, I think Cody Rhodes is going to go back. But I normally, last year, who did I pick? Two? Would I pick two? I picked Scotty and Pat McAfee, didn't I?
Yes, 2 returns.
I'm going to pick Wade Barrett.
Okay, he's in the
Seen that boy training.
He's in the company.
And he could, although he don't know if he's on commentary, because is it Corey and Michael Cole for the whole of the premium live events?
I have no idea.
Then again, it's a big four. Anyone can have a pop, can't they?
Have a bash.
And I'll say Pat McAfee again.
All right.
And I really want Scotty, but I'm not going to put a coffee on him.
That fake sport that McAfee covers wraps up soon, doesn't it?
There's no more Monday Night Football. I know that.
Get this egg-shaped thing and they throw it in.
Plus, I think he was more college, wasn't he? Yeah. I don't really understand.
Buffalo Bills, I like them.
Yes.
They're good. And the Baltimore Bastards, my boys. All right.
My Colts won 4 games all season, so they're not in.
They sound rubbish. Yeah. Were they in the red zone? That's what you get. That's where you get a home run, isn't it? Yeah. Good. All right, let's keep it rolling.
Should we make things triple X? Raw triple X. Andy.
No.
Next week is the 30th anniversary of Monday Night Raw, and they have a huge show plan. So much so they've actually advertised stuff on this one. A United States Championship match. Spoilers from last night's Raw, by the way. If you don't want to know, the things are in the comment section below. Bobby Lashley won a 6-pack challenge, and he will challenge Austin Theory for the United States Championship on Raw next week. There's the
fresh and original match.
The tag team championships, the Raw tag team championships on the line. It's the Usos versus Damian Priest and ex-con Dom.
Actually, a fresh and original match.
Yeah. A steel cage match out of nowhere between Becky Lynch and Bayley. A bloodline acknowledgement ceremony with all generations
Every generation
of the bloodline. And WWE legends, including The Undertaker, Ric Flair, who's apparently allowed back on telly now.
All right.
Guess we're just going to forget about all that. Yep. Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, Jerry Lawler, the Bella Twins, Road Dogg, X-Pac, Teddy Long, and Ron Simmons.
There you go. looking forward to this with bated breath because obviously under Vince, these shows where legends, there's like 50 dudes on the show. Some of them just kind of sit there and don't really do anything. Some of them are heavily involved, and some of them bury people on screen, full-time talent. So I'm interested to see what Triple H does with the formula, if he mixes it up or if he just goes with the flow. But there are some theoretically big matches on that show as well.
Huge show next week.
And numbers-wise, these Legends things always do quite well.
Go-home show for the Rumble.
Boom, boom.
It's going to be tasty next
Royal
week.
Fumble.
Daniel
They
Merrick.
don't get it right. Shut up, Andy.
Let's move on to our Twitter questions.
That should not be allowed on my...
First question today comes from Daniel Merrick. Daniel writes, hello fellas, hope you're well. Do you think The Rock shows up on Raw 30 next week? If not, then will he turn up at all?
No, I don't think he'll be there next week. I think if The Rock was going to be there on TV, where you draw ratings and all of this stuff, that they would advertise him to try and pop the biggest crowd possible. I think that they're trying to make you think he's going to be there with this Every Generation thing this week, but then they could reasonably not have him there because they could just have another representative from his age group, his generation.
Yes, and two things to go along with this. My sources have said, revealed, exclusive, The Rock will not be there, but he'll be sending an egg in his presence.
Oh, good. Great.
If that doesn't happen, though, actually could play into the storyline quite nicely of everyone's there going, oh, Roman, you're so good. Because he is good. Be the ones, tribal chief, acknowledge you.
You the fours.
Right. But what if The Rock just sends a little video message and he's like, what? You've sent a video message. And he can sort of be a bit negging towards Roman because I think there's space to do Roman and The Rock non-title on another night of WrestleMania, whilst the first night of WrestleMania I'd have Cody take the big championship. The WWE championship, maybe. I don't know how you work this. I still haven't worked out my mind. It's not my problem. Angela Dawn, continue our conversations about Raw 30, writes, great question this, Angela. Thank you for this. Which poor soul will have to sell his rear off in order to feed Road Dogg's ego next week during Raw 30?
Well,
wait a second, do you think this is going to happen, Andy?
Well, as we've already established, he does like to kick that shiznit doggy style, as he told us that time.
I hate the mic for that being broadcast.
Yeah. It was rubbish. It's the factually correct answer. It's definitely going to happen. Is Mustafa Ali.
I was about to say that myself.
It's going to be Mustafa Ali. The great hope when Vince buggered off was that maybe Mustafa Ali would get to do some cool stuff. Mustafa Ali has not got to do some cool stuff. They're gonna that poor, talented, wonderful man.
He's sensational.
Who's very good at everything is gonna get beaten up by Road Dogg.
I have been holding a candle for Mustafa Ali, and I still will. The person, not the character, but I've been holding a candle, going, something's happening here. Yeah. It's playing out. The light officially went out for me last night. Yeah. He just looked like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like he got beat by Solo Sikoa, that's one thing. It's Solo Sikoa, the greatest NXT call-up of all time. And then he just went up and bitch slapped Dolph Ziggler and nothing happened. And Dolph Ziggler, I thought, maybe he's going to cost Dolph in the six-pack challenge. And he just didn't do anything.
Yeah, did absolutely nothing.
Jesus. Yeah, it's going to be, I was going to say, normally it'd be someone like Dolph because he's great at just bumping all over the place. But yeah. Especially because Mustafa Ali is a just pure baby face. Road Dogg's gonna be like...
It'll be a baby face, or they'll do a heel and try and make Road Dogg look cool, which is...
If you lay a finger on ex-con-dom, you're gonna have me to deal with.
Ex-con-dom. It's quite interesting.
Turns out the WWE writers are the best. So...
Two aspects. As always with Dom, the idea that he's called Dom when, he's... a different three-letter word is very interesting. Sub, in case you think I'm swearing at him or something. And also, ex-condom, the second two syllables of that are a thing he's never used, so it's perfect.
He did use them. He just used it to throw water balloons at some students. Mark Smith gives our final question today. Ironic that we're talking about ex-condom, because Mark writes, hey fellas, given the so bad it's good trope, I don't understand this part of his question, but still, given the so bad it's good trope, is Dominic Mysterio wrestling's answer to Nicolas Cage?
I don't think he's quite as absurd as Nicolas Cage, is he? I think the Nicolas Cage almost has that insane genius quality about him. I'm not sure if Dom's that, but
I want to see that new vampire film he's in. I've seen the...
I've not heard of this.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I'm still rewatching The Wicker Man, baby. How to get burned! How to get burned! The so bad is good thing is definitely equivalent. Yeah.
He's so good, he's good. For me, Dominic Mysterio.
I just wish they would stop explaining the joke.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like last week when they were like, "Oh, you haven't been in prison."
You don't say it out loud.
It's literally the joke. Corey Graves. I thought Corey Graves was supposed to be the smart announcer. It's probably not his fault, right?
I was always told he was going to be a good announcer, but yet to see it.
Next Bobby Heenan, I heard.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not his fault, to be fair. It's probably some production idiot going, explain the
Well,
joke,
yeah,
Corey!
to be fair, yeah.
To these morons.
Maybe Vince is back on the headset.
Yeah, maybe Ryback's on the headset. That would explain a few things.
Stop eating crisps over there. Headset, please, Ryback. Yeah, and next week we're going to need you to clothesline someone into a pool. Thanks a lot, mate. Dominic Mysterio is the best, as is Nicolas Cage. That's my answer to that question. But more Dominic Mysterio. I'd give him an opening show promo every week if it was down to me. And finally, Rhea Ripley just tweeted, acknowledge me, and I'd like to say, I acknowledge it.
Acknowledge it?
To Rhea Ripley, because that stare down with Solo Sikoa was amazing.
It was really good, yeah.
I think she could win the Men's Royal Rumble. And not like in a token like, oh, that's nice, we'll have Nia Jax or Chyna or Beth Phoenix or whatever in it. Like, I think she could just throw everyone over the top rope. She's awesome. If they don't have Rhea Ripley and Cody Rhodes win this year's Royal Rumble, I would give Vince creative back because it's the dumbest decisions they've ever made.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe that'd be too far.
Can't drop the ball with this one, can he?
No.
Big Paul.
Come on, it's right there. It's so simple, unless Dominic Mysterio decides he wants to win it, actually. If he does the whole,
what are we doing here?
That's not going to work for me, brother. Backstage, then fair enough. Cody, see you later, boy.
Dominic Mysterio brothering off like Cody Rhodes. Gee whiz.
It's a great news video today. Let us know your thoughts.
In
the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling wherever you get your podcasts from. For daily wrestling podcasts, myself and the Daddy Boys. Whoa! Sitting down to review Raw and look ahead to the show formerly known as NXT 2B.
Punch it.
Yeah! A little bit later on today, Twitter questions at WhatCulture WWE, or often we ask them on our community page, so join us on YouTube for that one. Follow Andy Murray on Twitter at...
Andy H. Murray, the H stands for Herbalife. Remember that?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Woo, it's a microphone.
H also stands for the ghost of the guy who just sold the world. Follow me at Adam Wilborn. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE.
Hey, Ghost begins with G, man. What?
I thought the G was silent.
Yeah.
At WhatCulture WWE for all of us. And thanks, Andy Murray. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you soon.
Bye.